Some places hold the power to captivate your heart, leaving an impression that lingers long after you've left. Thailand is one of those places. With its golden temples, vibrant cities, tranquil islands, and rich cultural heritage, Thailand offers a journey of discovery like no other. From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the idyllic beaches of Phuket, the breathtaking mountains of Chiang Mai, and the serene beauty of Pai, Thailand presents a mix of natural beauty, history, and adventure. Thailand is one such place. In Bangkok, Thailand's capital, you don't just visit a city, you enter a world where ancient temples and modern skyscrapers coexist in a vibrant dance of history and innovation. Whether you're marveling at the grandeur of the Grand Palace, cruising the bustling Chao Phraya River, or shopping at the famed Chatuchak Market, Bangkok offers an exhilarating blend of cultural richness and modern excitement. The energy of the city is contagious, and the streets pulse with activity, giving you an unfiltered taste of Thai life. Further north, Chiang Mai offers a peaceful retreat nestled in the mountains. Known for its stunning temples, night markets, and proximity to nature, Chiang Mai invites you to slow down and embrace the serenity of the highlands. Whether you're exploring the ancient Wat Phra That Doi Suthep, trekking through the Doi Inthanon National Park, or enjoying a traditional Thai cooking class, Chiang Mai provides a perfect balance of culture, adventure, and tranquility. In the serene hills of Pai, time seems to stand still. Known for its relaxed atmosphere and stunning landscapes, Pai offers a chance to connect with nature and escape the rush of city life. Whether you're soaking in the hot springs, visiting waterfalls like Pai Canyon, or simply enjoying a quiet moment at one of the town's many cafes, Pai is a place that encourages you to slow down and enjoy life at your own pace. The islands of Phuket, Koh Samui, and Koh Phi Phi offer their own slice of paradise. Whether you're soaking up the sun on the pristine beaches of Koh Samui, diving in the crystal-clear waters of Koh Phi Phi, or enjoying the nightlife in Patong Beach, the islands offer an unmatched beauty and tranquility. Thailand's coastal beauty is as varied as its landscapes, with sandy shores, towering cliffs, and hidden lagoons waiting to be discovered. Thailand also boasts a rich cultural landscape. From the festivals of Songkran to the Golden Buddha statues in Ayutthaya, the country is a celebration of its cultural heritage. Whether you're visiting the ancient city of Ayutthaya, exploring the traditional villages in the north, or enjoying a serene boat ride along the Chao Phraya River, Thailand's cultural diversity and charm are always on display. Thailand doesn't rush you. It encourages you to slow down, breathe in the tropical air, and savor every moment. Whether you're enjoying a traditional Thai massage, indulging in local delicacies, or witnessing the beauty of a sunset over the Andaman Sea, every experience in Thailand offers an invitation to appreciate the simple pleasures of life. This is not just a country of golden temples and sparkling beaches. It is a place where culture, nature, and history come together to create an experience that resonates deep within. Where the temples don't just stand, they whisper the wisdom of the past. Where the beaches don't just stretch, they embrace the soul. Where the cities don't just bustle, they celebrate life. And when you leave, and you will eventually, Thailand won't just say goodbye. It will stay with you, echoing in your heart, its spirit in your soul, its beauty in your memories. This is Thailand, not just a destination, a living experience. Not just visited, but felt. Not just seen, but experienced.
Chiang Mai, where ancient temples breathe in the lush embrace of the mountains. Cradled in a serene valley beneath the misty folds of northern Thailand's mountains, Chiang Mai is not merely a city. It's a living mosaic of timeless serenity and soulful rhythm. Here, monks in saffron robes walk beneath flame-red bougainvillea, and golden spires shimmer against an emerald backdrop. Chiang Mai doesn't demand attention. It gently captures your spirit. At dawn, the city stirs with quiet grace. Bells chime softly from temple courtyards. Incense drifts into the cool air, and as sunlight spills over the ancient moat and crumbling city gates, you realize this is not a place to rush through, but to inhale, like poetry. Wander the lanes of the old city, where each brick whispers stories of Lana kings, of devotion, of resistance and renewal. Wat Phra Singh and Wat Chedi Luang rise not as monuments, but as guardians of time, each wrinkle in their stone a testament to centuries of faith and resilience. Step inside, and you don't just witness history, you step into a sacred stillness. Yet Chiang Mai is not frozen in the past. It's a city where tradition and creativity hold hands. In its night bazaars, artisans carve dreams into teak wood and spin silk into stories. Cafes tucked beneath banyan trees brew coffee like ritual. Murals bloom on quiet walls. And in every smile, there's the warmth of the north, gentle, sincere, and unhurried. Beyond the city, the land opens wide, rice paddies glowing like mirrors, mountains whispering with waterfalls, and hill tribe villages steeped in heritage. Follow the winding road up Doi Suthep, and as you ascend the 306 steps to Wat Phra That, golden and glowing above the city like a celestial beacon, you feel it, that sacred pull between earth and sky. Koh Phi Phi, the island where cliffs rise and dreams drift on turquoise tides. Set like a jewel in the Andaman Sea, Koh Phi Phi is not just a destination, it's a revelation. Here, towering limestone cliffs burst from emerald waters, and every curve of the coastline seems sketched by a divine hand. Nature is bold, cinematic, and immediate. A place where time dissolves in waves and wanderlust becomes reality. The island group, most famously Phi Phi Lay and Phi Phi Don, exudes contrast and balance. Maya Bay, immortalized in film and now protected by conservation efforts, offers a sanctuary of stillness. Aquamarine water curling into a white sand cradle, framed by cliffs that seem to touch the sky. Meanwhile, Tonsai Bay and Lo Dalem buzz with life, where longtail boats bob alongside cafes, reggae bars, and travelers sharing stories by lantern light. Koh Phi Phi is a dance between adventure and awe. Beneath the surface, coral gardens unfold, like underwater cathedrals, a kaleidoscope of parrotfish, sea turtles, and graceful rays gliding silently through a realm untouched by gravity. Above the sea, hikers ascend to Phi Phi Viewpoint, where sunrises and sunsets drench the twin curved bays in gold and blush, like fire meeting water. But beyond the postcard beauty, the island carries a raw, emotional energy. Rebuilt after the 2004 tsunami, Koh Phi Phi wears resilience like a second skin. There's spirit in every street market, every fire show, every smile from a local guiding you through a secret cove. Life here is both celebration and reverence, for the sea, for the land, for each fleeting moment. Tucked between beach bliss and jungle trails are hidden lagoons and cliffside retreats, places where silence reigns and the wind speaks in whispers. Kayak into Viking Cave, where history clings to the stone, or snorkel through plankton-lit waters as the sea glows with bioluminescent magic under a moonless sky. Koh Phi Phi isn't just paradise, it's proof that paradise can be wild, real, and full of heart. Phang Nga, where limestone dreams rise from emerald waters. Hidden like a whispered secret between Phuket and Krabi, Phang Nga is not just a place on the map. It is a sublime blend of towering casts, ancient caves, and quiet coastal life, where nature speaks in stone and sea, and the world feels hushed and reverent. Here, the earth rises in dramatic sculpture. Limestone cliffs pierce the sky, their reflections rippling on the emerald mirror of Phang Nga Bay. Longtail boats weave between these giants like threads through a cathedral, bringing travelers not to destinations, but to moments, to sea caves lit by shafts of sun, to hongs, hidden lagoons only accessible at low tide, and to places where silence feels sacred. James Bond Island, Koh Tapu, rises like a monolith from the sea, its cinematic fame eclipsed only by the surreal beauty that surrounds it. Nearby, Koh Phangan, a floating Muslim village perched on stilts above the bay, welcomes with golden minarets and the laughter of children playing football on a floating pitch, a testament to resilience and ingenuity born of the sea. Inland, Samet Nangshi. Viewpoint offers a sunrise like no other, an amphitheater of light and mist where the sun climbs slowly over the karst archipelago, painting the landscape in hues of myth and memory. This is not simply a view, it's an awakening. Wander further, and the coastline softens. Mangrove forests twist and breathe along the shore. Hidden temples lie nestled in caves, and fishermen cast their nets as their ancestors did. Ao Phang Nga National Park protects all this wonder like a quiet guardian, sheltering eagles, monkeys, and secrets older than memory. Sukhothai, where the dawn of Thailand still glows in stone and spirit. In the heart of northern Thailand, where the mists rise gently from lotus ponds and the sun kisses ancient spires with golden light, lies Sukhothai, the cradle of Thai civilization, where the kingdom's first light still lingers in serene silence and sacred space. Once the capital of the first Thai kingdom in the 13th century, Sukhothai means dawn of happiness, and here, that promise still hums softly in the breeze. Amid the lush plains and tranquil lakes, temples rise like whispered prayers, their silhouettes mirrored in still waters, remnants of a time when art, language, and faith blossomed into a distinctly Thai identity. At the heart of the Sukhothai Historical Park, vast and open under wide skies, you'll wander among crumbling stupas, Buddha statues draped in saffron light, and elegant lotus-topped chedis. Wat Mahathat, the spiritual center, stands like a lotus blooming from the earth, its towers and Buddhas radiating serenity, its symmetry a silent tribute to cosmic harmony. Elsewhere, the graceful walking Buddha of Wat Saasi, poised and fluid, seems to float above time, embodying peace in every step. As you cycle or stroll past moats, bridges, and flowering trees, the air is filled with birdsong, incense, and the breath of 1,000 years. Koh Tao, a jewel of serenity in the Gulf of Thailand. Floating like a dream in the turquoise cradle of the Gulf, Koh Tao is a sanctuary for the soul, a small island where time drips like honey and the sea holds the kind of peace that feels infinite. More than a destination, it is a hidden world wrapped in coral gardens, starlit skies, and barefoot tranquility. Here, the rhythm of life is measured not by hours, but by tides. The island's powdery white sands, kissed by the sun and shaded by leaning palms, seem to hum with a gentle invitation to slow down, to breathe, to simply be. The waters shimmer in impossible shades of blue, revealing vibrant coral reefs teeming with life. Parrotfish, sea turtles, reef sharks, and rays, dancing in a silent symphony just beneath the surface. Koh Tao is one of the world's diving meccas, and rightly so. With dive sites like Chumphon Pinnacle and Sail Rock, the underwater world becomes an open cathedral where shafts of sunlight pierce through the depths, illuminating a kaleidoscope of marine wonders. Whether you're a seasoned diver or taking your very first plunge, the ocean here welcomes you with open arms and secret worlds. But Koh Tao's magic doesn't end beneath the waves. Inland, lush jungle trails wind toward quiet viewpoints, like John Suwon Viewpoint, where the entire island seems to float between sea and sky. The sunsets, oh the sunsets, melt into the horizon in brilliant hues of tangerine, lavender, and crimson, mirrored on the sea as if the heavens have come down to touch the earth. Beyond the beauty, there's a community, local fishermen, dive instructors, digital nomads, and travelers turned residents, all sharing in the slow, golden rhythm of island life. On Koh Tao, connections run deep, not just with people, but with nature, with silence, and with self. Ayutthaya, where ruins, whisper of glory and time stands still. Step into Ayutthaya, and you step not just into a city, but into the memory of an empire. Once the radiant heart of Siam, where gold-tipped temples pierced the sky and merchants from across the world filled the riverbanks, Ayutthaya is now a quiet marvel, a place where history doesn't just rest, it breathes. Here, crumbling chedis and serene Buddhas rest beneath banyan trees. The roots of centuries-old fig trees embrace ancient stone like a lover reluctant to let go. Wat Mahathat's iconic Buddha head, gently cradled in nature's arms, has watched centuries drift by in silence. And in that silence, you feel something stir, not sadness, but reverence. Ayutthaya is where time softens. There are no honking horns, no flashing neon, only the sound of birdsong, the rustle of robes, the gentle lapping of river water against temple steps. You glide past monasteries on a long-tail boat, the same way foreign traders once did, as if retracing the veins of a vanished kingdom. Every bend in the river tells a story. Wander the red brick ruins at sunrise, and you'll find a kind of magic. Light and shadow dance across weathered stone. Saffron-robed monks pass silently. The smell of incense drifts from nearby shrines. This isn't a museum, it's a living prayer. Yet Ayutthaya is not frozen in the past. Around the ruins, life hums softly. Locals tend floating markets and ride bicycles past temple walls. Schoolchildren giggle beneath towering stupas. Street vendors serve up grilled river prawns and fragrant coconut soup, the same way it's been done for generations. And as golden dusk spills across the ruins, Ayutthaya reveals its quiet power, not in grandeur, but in grace, in the way it teaches you to slow down, to listen, to feel the echoes of a civilization that once thrived and still lingers in every crumbled brick and sacred statue. Ayutthaya isn't a lost city, it's a found soul, one that reminds you that beauty lies not in what endures forever, but in what endures with dignity. Similan Islands, where the sea speaks in shades of sapphire and silence. Far off the western coast of Thailand, beyond the whispers of the mainland, and deep into the Andaman's embrace, lie the Similan Islands, a scatter of emerald gems floating on an ocean so blue it feels like a dream washed in sunlight. Named from the Malay word sembilan, meaning 9, these 9 original islands form the heart of Muko Similan National Park, where time dissolves into the rhythm of waves and the hush of swaying palms. Here, the underwater world reigns, vast and teeming, a cathedral of coral alive with parrotfish, manta rays, and the silent gliders of the deep. Above the surface, ivory beaches curve like brushstrokes against dense jungle, and towering granite boulders rest like ancient guardians on the shore. On island number 8, Koh Similan, the iconic sail rock, rises above the turquoise water, offering one of Thailand's most stunning panoramic views, where ocean, sky, and silence stretch endlessly into each other. Beneath the waves, divers enter a realm of myth and motion, where sunlight filters through coral gardens and reef walls plunge into mystery. Elephant Head Rock, a labyrinth of swim-throughs and caverns, is where currents dance and barracudas shimmer like living silver. This is a world not visited, but entered, not seen, but felt. The Similans are not just islands. They are a retreat for the soul. No roads, no crowds, no rush, just the sound of sea breeze, the call of tropical birds, and the slow, sacred rhythm of nature undisturbed. Tread lightly here, for every grain of sand and every coral bloom is a whisper from an ancient earth. Koh Samui, the enchanted island of coconut dreams and ocean breezes. Cradled in the Gulf of Thailand like a precious emerald, Koh Samui whispers of paradise with every wave that laps its shore. It is a place where modern comfort meets ancient spirit, a tropical symphony of glittering beaches, swaying palms, golden temples, and jungle-covered hills rising gently into the sky. Unlike the quieter intimacy of its smaller neighbors, Koh Samui pulses with a vibrant rhythm, yet always leaves room for stillness. Chaweng and Lamai beaches offer sun-drenched days and moonlit revelries, soft sand beneath your feet by day, and lively music under the stars by night. But veer off the beaten path, and you'll find hidden coves, secluded villas, and coconut groves whispering secrets to the wind. Nature here feels amplified. From the thunder of Namwang waterfalls crashing into sapphire pools to the serenity of the island's core, where Buddhist temples like Wat Plai Layam and the iconic Big Buddha radiate peace amid incense and prayer flags. Even the monkeys in the treetops seem to honor the calm between the chaos as the scent of frangipani floats in the tropical air. The island is also a gateway to the sea's greatest treasures. A short boat ride takes you to Ang Thong Marine Park, a maze of limestone islands and emerald lagoons where kayaking, snorkeling, and daydreaming feel like acts of devotion. Diving around Koh Samui reveals coral cities and fish in every color of wonder. And above water, time seems to shimmer, slow, and vanish altogether. Krabi, where cliffs kiss the sky and the sea, whispers in shades of blue. Cradled between emerald seas and craggy limestone towers, Krabi is not merely a destination. It is a symphony of nature, a place where time seems to pause and the world melts into a canvas of sky, stone, and sea. Here, the landscape rises with drama and grace, offering an untouched elegance that stirs the soul and awakens the senses. The iconic limestone cliffs of Krabi soar from turquoise waters like ancient sentinels, their faces carved by wind and rain into rugged works of art. These giants stand watch over the coast, sheltering pristine beaches like Railay and Phra Nang, where fine white sands meet warm, crystalline waters. There is a quiet magic in these coves, a softness in the waves, a hush in the breeze, as if the sea itself is meditating. In the heart of Krabi's nature, mangrove forests twist like living sculptures, their roots clutching at the earth as long-tail boats glide through narrow channels, leading explorers to hidden lagoons and secluded hot springs. Inland, the emerald pool shimmers in the jungle, its mineral-rich waters glowing with a surreal jade hue, inviting travelers to bathe in nature's quiet sanctuary. Phra Nok Cave, sacred and steeped in folklore, holds the spirits of the sea within its shadowed chambers, while Tiger Cave Temple, perched high upon a hill, demands both reverence and resilience. Over 1,200 steps lead to a panoramic view that silences even the most restless hearts. Beyond the natural grandeur, Krabi pulses with gentle rhythm and culture. At Ao Nang, vibrant markets hum with local life, while fishing villages along the coast whisper tales of tides and time. Sunsets here are less about watching and more about feeling, a slow dissolving of gold into indigo, reflected in the stillness of the sea. Adventure seekers find their element scaling the limestone cliffs or kayaking through Thunbok Karani National Park, where the jungle breathes ancient air and waterfalls tumble through fern-covered stone. Yet, for all its energy, Krabi's true gift is its calm, a deep, grounding serenity that wraps around you like warm, salt air. Krabi is Thailand unfiltered, elemental, soulful, and endlessly awe-inspiring. It is not only a place to visit, but a place to feel, to pause, and to truly be. Here, nature doesn't just surround you, it speaks to you in every wave, every cliff, and every whisper of the wind. Chiang Mai, where ancient temples breathe in the lush embrace of the mountains. Cradled in a serene valley beneath the misty folds of northern Thailand's mountains, Chiang Mai is not merely a city. It's a living mosaic of timeless serenity and soulful rhythm. Here, monks in saffron robes walk beneath flame-red bougainvillea, and golden spires shimmer against an emerald backdrop. Chiang Mai doesn't demand attention. It gently captures your spirit. At dawn, the city stirs with quiet grace. Bells chime softly from temple courtyards. Incense drifts into the cool air, and as sunlight spills over the ancient moat and crumbling city gates, you realize this is not a place to rush through, but to inhale, like poetry. Wander the lanes of the old city, where each brick whispers stories of Lana kings, of devotion, of resistance and renewal. Wat Phra Singh and Wat Chedi Luang rise not as monuments, but as guardians of time, each wrinkle in their stone a testament to centuries of faith and resilience. Step inside, and you don't just witness history, you step into a sacred stillness. Yet Chiang Mai is not frozen in the past. It's a city where tradition and creativity hold hands. In its night bazaars, artisans carve dreams into teak wood and spin silk into stories. Cafes tucked beneath banyan trees brew coffee like ritual. Murals bloom on quiet walls. And in every smile, there's the warmth of the North, gentle, sincere, and unhurried. Beyond the city, The land opens wide, rice paddies glowing like mirrors, mountains whispering with waterfalls, and hill tribe villages steeped in heritage. Follow the winding road up Doi Suthep, and as you ascend the 306 steps to Wat Phra That, golden and glowing above the city like a celestial beacon, you feel it, that sacred pull between earth and sky. Chiang Mai's magic lies not in spectacle, but in the delicate layering of emotion and earth, of memory and mist. It's in the soft chant of monks at sunrise, in the flicker of candlelight during Yi Peng, when the sky blooms with floating lanterns and wishes, in the quiet kindness of strangers offering lotus flowers and laughter. Erawan Waterfall, where emerald tears cascade through the heart of the jungle. Tucked deep within the verdant sanctuary of Erawan National Park in western Thailand, Erawan Waterfall isn't merely a natural wonder, it's a symphony of water, stone, and silence. Named after the three-headed white elephant from Hindu mythology, this seven-tiered cascade feels mythical in every sense, as if you've stepped into a secret realm carved by time and guarded by the forest. Here, water doesn't fall. It flows, glides, and dances. From gentle rivulets to plunging vales, each tier offers its own rhythm, its own invitation. Some pools shimmer in jade green, others are crystalline blue, cool to the touch, and surrounded by smooth limestone ledges. Climb from level to level, and it's like journeying through chapters of a living fairy tale. One where you are both explorer and pilgrim. Beneath your feet, roots twist and curve like sacred scripts. Above, the canopy filters light into golden lace. Monkeys chatter playfully from the trees. Butterflies hover in sunbeams. And somewhere between the second and fourth tier, you realize this isn't just a hike, it's a quiet transformation. Erawan's magic lies in contrast. There is exhilaration in leaping into the cool pools, in letting the fish nibble at your feet like whispers. Yet there's also stillness, a meditative hush that lingers among mossy boulders and dripping leaves. You breathe slower here. The world narrows to water and breath, stone and sky. Phuket, where culture meets coastline and the tropics, tells stories in gold. Cradled by the Andaman Sea, like a jewel kissed by centuries, Phuket is not merely an island, it is a living tapestry of sunlit coasts, sacred shrines, and vibrant street life, woven together by time, tide, and tradition. Here, golden beaches arc along turquoise shores, where long-tail boats float like painted prayers on the water. At Patong, Kata, and Karon, the pulse of beach life beats loud, laughter, music, parasails catching the wind. But beyond the revelry, Phuket hums a deeper song, one heard in the quiet of early morning monks, in the rustle of banyan trees near forgotten temples. Wander into old Phuket town, and the past reveals itself in shutters and stucco, Sino-Portuguese architecture, faded pastel facades, and quiet courtyards where incense coils burn slowly in Chinese shrines. Street art blooms across ancient walls like modern echoes of memory, and the scent of Hokkien noodles mingles with roasting coffee in hidden cafes. Above it all, the big Buddha watches silently, cloaked in white jade marble, rising over the island from Naked Hill. Below, Wat Chalong glows with reverence, a place where locals light candles and leave lotus offerings, and the bells of merit tinkle in the breeze like whispered blessings. To the south, Cape Promthep greets every sunset with solemn beauty, a cliffside pilgrimage where land meets sky in fire and silence. Offshore, coral reefs shimmer beneath the waves near Coral Island and Ratcha Island, inviting divers and dreamers alike into a kaleidoscope of marine life. But Phuket's magic lies not just in its places, but in its juxtaposition, where street markets bloom beside luxury resorts, where Buddhist chants echo beyond beach clubs, and where the sacred and the sensual dance together under the tropical moon. Add to this the vibrant Phuket Vegetarian Festival, a surreal parade of devotion and endurance, and the lush rainforests of Khao Phra Thio, where gibbons call from treetops and waterfalls tumble like ancient lullabies, and Phuket becomes more than a destination. It becomes an emotion. Mae Hong Son, where the mist weaves through the mountains. Tucked away in the far northwest corner of Thailand, Mae Hong Son is a hidden gem, a tranquil haven where the mist dances along the peaks of ancient mountains and the whispers of the forest beckon those who seek peace and adventure. This serene province is not just a place, but a journey into a land of breathtaking landscapes, rich culture, and a connection to nature that feels as if time itself has paused. The mist is the first thing you notice in Mae Hong Son, a soft, ethereal veil that wraps the mountains at dawn, caressing the rugged terrain like a secret waiting to be uncovered. The towering peaks of the Thai-Burma mountain range rise in majestic silence, their slopes draped in dense forests of pines and oaks, creating a tapestry of greens that shifts with the seasons. This is a land of deep valleys, meandering rivers, and highlands that hold stories of ancient times. As you venture through Mae Hong Son, the atmosphere changes, like the shifting of shadows. Each village and each turn of the road reveals a new story. The long, winding roads through lush jungles lead you to hidden waterfalls that tumble from steep cliffs, their waters sparkling under the sun. Pang Ung, a serene lake nestled among the hills, offers a reflection of the mountains that is almost surreal, especially when the mist still lingers in the early morning hours.